I'm Kamohelo Chabalala, born and bred in the Free State, Bloemfontein. I'm 24 years of age. Um, I am currently staying in Cape Town. I actually came to Cape Town because um, I'm, I'm a film and television production intern at um, Visual Impact Academy. So yeah, that's actually why I'm here, and I'm mentioning that because it's part of me, I'm part of the creative creatures out there, and then I just wanted to like change the world via visuals and so forth. Yeah.
Okay, so what's your view on men are trash?
My view on men are trash. Uh, uh, Partially, I believe that. Actually, I agree to that. Partially, we can't paint all men with the same brush. All men are different, like everyone else. Like all women are different. Same applies to us. So we can't blame that with incidences or events that happened to certain amount of women around the world or around wherever, and blame that on all men as if like we have the responsibility to change that from other people, So my views, I partially say it is correct. Men are trash, but when the question pop up or that subject pops up, I'm always asking the people, and it's always been asked by women, if I believe that men are trash, and I'd be like, does that same concept apply to your dad? I mean, he's man, if I'm not mistaken. And they all become defensive somehow. So, which means that the problem is not with everyone. So, we are all different, you know. Yeah, yeah. I think that's fair. I mean, that's a fair like response from me, to every woman out there. That's what I can say. But it's bad. It's bad. Okay. I haven't done it, and I can never do it, because I highly uphold women so highly. I know I was raised by a single parent, my mom. She's the queen of my life, so I need to know how to. Being with her taught me how to treat like other women, even those that I don't relate to in any way. So I've seen it growing up, in the hood, young vibey and all that, especially when it's like month end, the weekend. It's crazy. People are getting like drinking, getting intoxicated, and all that. So because of drugs or alcohol, whatever, and many blame it on whatever that they blame it on. So I've seen it in that way whereby men would beat up their wives, kanjani kanjani, their children, and so forth. And then I was like, there, but there was nothing I can do about it because I was like small. So yeah, I've seen it happen, and I can relate to anybody that can talk about it. What I think the problem lies in within people. A lot of guys do it for various reasons, so we can't just say this is the actual problem. But if we can go down to saying that what is the actual problem, the problem starts within, because with most of the men that I've spoken to, it's always about it's actually their reasons varies. So one would say it's about they've seen it happen. Their mothers got beaten up. They saw that and it angered them, and then it somehow taught them how to treat women. So in a trashy way, which is why they're trash. So and then others would say, you know what? I've seen this actually, like it's a generational thing with me, my father, my great grandfather, and so forth. The list continues, and then it has been there, so they've inherited it. So, which is one thing we can condone at the same time, and some would say this is one thing that's been triggered by women. They are women somehow in jail, and they have to become like defensive, or they have to react without thinking. And some would blame it on that. They don't even think. They don't know. That's why after doing whatever, they kind of regret what they've done. I think there are solutions. I think there are solutions. Probably the fact that all many men are doing it and all men know about it, the solution always boils down to oneself. It's within. If you can sit down and self-introspect, I mean, it's where you'll get the answers why you're doing it. You know, because I've always said that if you don't love her, leave her. You know, and it makes sense because you wouldn't hurt her, and if you love her, you can let her go. You know, it is how it is, and you can't claim you love them if you are causing pain to them. Love is not pain. It has never been pain. You know, the journey might be painful, but the love itself is not. It should be as genuine as it should be. So yeah, the solution. There are solutions. A lot of solutions. I mean, it's. That's why I always say that every time when women talk about men are trash, don't offend all men, because with you being women and supporting and campaigning for that change, you can't actually do anything besides being helped by men, you know, because we know ourselves and we know the triggers and we have the conversations around that as men, and we can change once you know their thinking, because with us we have that pride, that ego, whereby I, I, I wouldn't want to learn something from you as a woman, you know, but you know, I'd rather have the effect or being brainwashed or influenced by another guy, you know, and it's always the case. So women can't do anything besides us helping them. So it shouldn't be like we are all now painted with the same brush. So that's how we're gonna, you know, have steps of settling or decreasing this thing, because it can never go away. It can never, you know, with some people being the way they are or having learned certain roots and certain ways, it just it becomes a problem. But then we can decrease the number of it, and many women can have less suffering from all that trashy part of us. And it's not only about being beaten up, and it's also about also the cheatings that are happening, you know, a whole lot of those stuff, you know, but they can change, they can actually decrease, I believe. The advice I can give the trashy men out there: yo, you guys are giving us a bad name, man. You know how it is, all day, every day. Wherever we go, women are like, you know, they don't know what to expect from us. Especially when, especially with guys they don't have you know, partners. Every time they go and share la, the women don't know what to expect because the previous guy has like messed up already. So I'm becoming in trouble because I can't get this woman now because somebody has hurt her. So it becomes a problem when it comes to that. So I think all the guys, all the guys, they know what to do. It's just that the influence they have, they should make it like positive and should treat women as the queens that they are, and the women as well should, you know, submit to us as they should, you know, and you know, give us the respect we deserve as well. So I think there's one part as well that makes women like, you know, but it is what it is. It should be that way, you know. They have to compromise for them to get like the less suffering as stuff. It is, you know, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me. It's, you know, I love the setup, love your show. I mean, I hope to, you know, be back sometime soon when I'm like, you know how it is. Yeah, thank you, viewers. Love you guys.